Hey guys, today's tutorial we're trying to replace the spring right here for the RT on an Xbox One. The spring snapped. If you can see over here, the little left and right little pieces have snapped off, and we're trying to put on a new one. So we broke open a controller over here, and we got the piece. The piece basically is this, the part that we really needed was this, the low spring right here, because it snapped, so the RT is not really clicking the way it's supposed to. Had a really hard time trying to get this pin out on the one that the replacement piece that we're trying to get the RT out. So it has that little bar, and there's no way to well, we've eventually figured out a way, but this bar does not come off easily at all. So what we did, we tried to tap on one corner on one side of the bar, and we started tapping it, so it pushed the pin out. Now you got to make sure you do it very carefully. This piece itself, the whole thing, is very delicate, and you don't want to break nothing. You know, if you break it, you're gonna end up buying a new piece, so it's not gonna be any beneficial to you. But so far we have been banging on this corner, that way that little bar gets pushed out. And now I was trying to get this piece out completely, so I'm gonna try to see if I can get this piece out. This is the old controller. It doesn't work no more, and it came in handy to utilize that piece that we needed. Not 100% it's gonna work, but it's worth a shot. It's better than spending $40–50 on a new piece. So here goes to nothing. This little piece has been a real pain in the butt. The whole controller was easy to pull apart, and then I got stuck getting this piece out. But like I said, you have to really spend your time carefully banging this little bar, and once this bar is you know, slightly coming out, I used pliers to pull this bar out. It's very sensitive. Be very careful. It is, you know, you definitely don't want this piece to break, because the whole project is gonna get to waste. So I've been trying really hard to not mess with it too much, but at the same time somehow get this piece out, the bar out. As you can see, the bar is slightly coming out more. I'm trying to see if I can get this piece going, even if I try to get it out slightly. I'm getting it out very carefully, using some force, but you can see the bars coming out slowly. Just needed enough so I can put the spring in and attach the piece together. Oh, and there we go. Finally the bar is out. This little pain in the butt. This was from the old Xbox. We were trying to utilize and see if there's something we can do, and it did not help at all. It was very difficult to understand how they had this whole thing, you know, attached together. Like I said, I'm not really sure if this new spring is really gonna work, but it was worth a shot. And just gonna stick it in right here. This particular spring seems a little bit bigger than the original one. You can see right here, you know, this one's a little bit tinier than this one. So I'm not really sure if this will work, but we'll find out. Trying to stick that pin in there, the spring in there, and then I'm gonna stick that pin back in. Let's see if make sure I'm doing it right. Okay. This looks good. Okay, so I'm gonna do this whole thing while it's actually connected in here. Just trying to see if it's gonna work before I could do all that. I had a little hard time sticking it in. I think this spring is a little too big. Like I said, it's worth giving a shot. That shot went too far. That spring just kind of jumped. Be right back. Yeah, it's definitely not a fun task tonight. Yeah, I think that spring is a little too big and it's giving me a hard time. So I'm gonna have to order the spring by itself online. See if I can get that done. Okay. Alright, there you go. Able to stick it in. Don't really want to mess with it too much, but it's somewhat doing the job. And then let's see if I can attach this piece right here. Hey, it's doing the work. That's what exactly we wanted. So when I open it, it's pretty easy to open all the other parts of it. You unscrew all the screws, and then this little black piece, there's this pin right here that needs to go inside the black piece. It's very easy. You just kind of push it out and you're able to, you know, carefully stick it in there. I'm gonna try to get all this stuff back in there. I got all these pieces. So let me see what I got over here. to these fell off. I didn't really pay attention where exactly they belong, so I'm trying to see where all these go. In the meantime, I'm trying to see. Let me get this all put in. Check this out. Oh, I see where they belong. So this little thing opened up. Check this out real quick. So you kind of snap that back port inside the back cover, and then trying to snap everything back on. You gotta be careful you're not pushing these buttons also. Everything kind of, something was giving hard time, and then the screws, these are from the old one. I'm gonna need all these, and should be able to put these back in together. Okay, almost done here. There you go. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 screws in. Port's looking good. The charger port's looking good. And we are all set. Now I'll test this out and I'll let you guys know in the comments how everything went. Thanks for watching. Sorry it took a little too long. First time doing this Xbox One controller replacement, the RT or the LT replacement, and everything functioned really well. And thanks for watching. Once again, this is your layman tutorial, and we'll be back with another fun stuff to do.